ವೀರಶೈವ ವಿದ್ಯಾವರ್ಧಕ ಸಂಘ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ, ಅಂಬಳಿ ದೊಡ್ಡಬರಮಪ್ಪ ಪ್ರಥಮ ದರ್ಜೆ ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಹರಪನಹಳ್ಳಿ. ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ನಾನು ಅಂದರೆ ಎನ್ ವೀರಭದ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ in the Department of Electronics. So today I am going to explain about the mobile communication system. So when you heard the word mobile, definitely you will remember your cell phone. So this is actually one device or an instrument. But mobile communication means it is a communication, and it is a form of communication, and we have the different communication systems like television, radars, satellites and so on. But mobile communication is a one type of communication system which does not depend on a physical connection between the sender and the receiver, or whoever not supposed to move from one physical location to the another, but it requires the wireless communication. So this communication system is invented by the Martin Cooper in the year 1973, but this invention realized by the Bell Telephonic Laboratories in the USA. So it is nothing but talking, texting, or sending the data or image files over a wireless network. It is in its basic form, it consisting of a cell phone, and it is essentially a two-way radio consisting of a radio transmitter and a radio receiver. So in its basic form, it is consisting of three parts mainly: the mobile unit, that is what the handset you are using, and a cell site, means this is a geographical area to be covered, and a mobile telephone switching office, MTSO it is, and its a detailed diagram is as shown in the figure shown below. Now you can see in the figure the main heart of this communication system is MTSO, that consisting of switches and processor. Then we have the mobile unit. Suppose here it is shown a vehicle having a mobile handset moving. Then we have this radio baseband stations. They have been located in the geographical area. They have been divided as cells. So in this figure it is shown cell 1 and cell 2. Now this is the figure that explains how exactly this mobile communication system is working. Now, as I told, this MTSO, mobile telephone switching office, is the heart, and this is having the link between the sender and the receiver. Now exactly the cell sites, this is what the cell 1 and cell 2, they have been provided with this radio baseband stations. They generate the transmitting and receiving signals, and this is what the tower you can see in every street or in every village, where you can see the number of antennas have been put over it. So they send these signals usually, and these have been sent to the MTSO. Then the process is being done. If this sender is asked for a landline phones, then this switch office will connect to the land telephone networks. So this is simply the voice circuits. Then if it is supposed to talk with another mobile set, and it actually searches the another cells. For example, If the receiver is in cell 2, then simply it links from this cell 1 to this cell 2 through all the process it is being done. Then with all these dedicated voice grid circuits, it connects to the respective mobile index. That is what the SIM we used to say, that is subscriber index model. So that is being given a number, and accordingly it generates a different frequencies. So those frequency signals have been located and it is connecting for the cell 2. So like this, information is being sent by the sender, received by this MTSO, then it searches actually, then it connect to the respective locations, then it creates a communication. So like this is one of the communication method. We used to call it as mobile communication system. Suppose now you may come across the different questions like, so when this vehicle is moving from one cell site to the another cell, how actually it connects? That is called handoff. And if the population, if it is being increased in a geographical area, for example, like a car festivals or any festivals, the people get together, there is a mass with the mobiles, then it is going to become the population increases. Then in that case, so these cells have been further subdivided. So then the further connection it is being enhanced. So as the population, means the user population increases, the geographical area further divided into the cells, and that is nothing but the cells, how they have been fashioned, how this concept involved is like this, as it is being shown in the figure. So these stations, what I marked with the names A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, or D1, D2 like this, these are nothing but the cell sites. Cell sites actually, these are nothing but the specified geographical area. For example, if you take it as some larger town, so these are the different cells, usually consisting of 21 cells usually, then it may increase as per the requirement. And usually these cells have been located or earmarked. So this is particular cells, and the MTSO, mobile telephone switching office, is provided with all the details, and accordingly it works. If the sender is sending the or calling, then it switches to the respective cells and connection it is being provided. But usually after studying the details how actually this geographical area should be divided, it is found out that scientists, the marking of this geographical area, dividing the geographical area in the form of hexagonals, is found to be very effective, so that these geographical areas are simply served by this system, and it is found that hexagonal system is working ideal, and it is cost efficient and easily managed by the system. So accordingly these cells have been formed in the form of hexagonal area. So like this we can have the communication between one cell to the another cell with the help of this MTSO. So in the further next discussion, let us see how exactly these cell splitting is taken place, and how exactly a vehicle or a person using the mobile is moving from one cell to the another cell site, how actually the connection is being switched over. That is called mobile handoff. Then it is called mobile splitting. Then the geographical area is somewhat far away, like the distance is very larger, then the frequency can be reused. That is called frequency reuse. So these three concepts let us see in our next discussion. So thank you all. Be safe, stay home, and be healthy. Thank you.